Lando, coming to you, you're a man on a roll after back-to-back podiums at Silverstone and at the Hungaroring. What are your expectations here?
I want to say the same. Spa is one of my favourite circuits of the season. Conditions which generally we perform pretty well in, so there's no reason why we shouldn't say to kind of continue where we've been. It's I guess another challenge for us in terms of circuit and layout, and another opportunity for us to see where the car really stands. But the team have been doing a great job. I think we've been doing a great job with strategy and everything else that we can do. So another weekend I look forward to try and achieve similar things.
Do you think the car will be quick here? I mean, you joked on Sunday about turn one here at Spa not favouring the car, but on balance, do you think you should be competitive?
It's very tough to say. I mean, we'd see what the conditions are going to do first of all. I think a couple of years ago things were going very well in the wet until it all went horribly wrong. But the car's competitive. You know, we've clearly made a big step. Fighting cars we weren't expecting to, or being ahead of cars we weren't expecting to be ahead of, and fighting for podiums, fighting for pole position. So I'm not going to say no to the answer, but it could be a trickier weekend than the last few.
You say it's been a big step. There have been reports this week as much as a second a lap.
Yeah, no, it's a no. But no, it's. I don't think it is. It's a fact. It's not a second, but it's. I think that the biggest thing is a lot of other teams that were competitive in the start aren't as competitive now. If you look at Aston Martin, you look at Ferrari, they were a lot closer to the front than what they are now, and we just seem to have swapped positions for some reason. But I don't know if they've taken a step back or Red Bull have taken a step forward or what. But yeah, we weren't expecting we were expecting the upgrade to help us race against them. And so far, a lot of these races, we've been ahead of them. So it's definitely not 1 second. I think some of these tracks that we've been to, the car is still difficult to drive. It's difficult to be consistent. I think we still need to do a better job with tyre management and so on. I think that was clear from last weekend that it was one of our weaker areas. But I think we can be more than happy with the step forward that we've made. I don't think, as much as I'm always going to complain about certain things, you know, because that's what every driver does. But for us to go from where we were, struggling to get out of Q1 the first few races to fighting for pole, I would say it's one of the biggest turnarounds in Formula One for a very long time. So, and during the middle of a season. So, I'm very happy. There's always things to improve on, and that's what we're trying to do.
Right. Lando, to you. Let's open this to the floor and name and publication, please.
David Croft, Sky Sports F1. Lando, great to see you back on the podium. You've had a smashing time up there last couple of races. Do the other drivers fancy joining Lando in those podium celebrations that he's making his at the moment? And did you pick up the tab for the broken trophy yourself?
I knew you'd bring it up. I mean, first of all, I don't want to apologise for it. I obviously had no intention in ever doing such a thing. And I know how much it means to the Hungarians and part of their culture and so forth. So, of course I want to enjoy the time. It was never my intention to do such a thing. And I did apologise to Max. I know I obviously made a couple of jokes about it, which maybe I shouldn't. But I do feel bad for if he did it to my trophy, I would be annoyed, you know. So I do apologise for it, and obviously the people who put the time and effort in and everything into making it. I really didn't mean for it to happen, so I'll make sure I'm a lot more careful next time on celebrating. That's all I say.
Lando, are you going to change the way you celebrate on the podium, or how you start the champagne spray?
I wouldn't say no. I mean, I'm just there's no reason why I should. I'll just take a little bit more care with obviously what I do. But I'll just move the trophies aside and then continue.